believe I screwed up a little bit. Alright. Is the microphone on? Is the soda on? No, let's open it. Is my brain on? No. I stopped drinking coffee for like a few days. And oh boy, what a difference. It's really feel much better with the coffee, but what to do? My stomach start to have issues with it. So I need to temporarily reduce the amount. I should bought to myself some half calf, even though I never liked it, but anyway, it has been a while. I haven't streamed. To be honest, I sometimes feel nobody cares, and it's the truth because I don't have a product. I kept listening to JDC indie developers experience and JDC talks. And yeah, a lot of them pointed out before they got the product on Steam, usually on Steam, I don't know why. It's just ugly. It's just you feel totally with all the work, nobody cares. And when they get the attention, they start to get more energy, much more energy to work on. So anyhow, I finished up a huge part of the inventory crap and bags, and you can open the bags and put bags inside bags. I didn't develop a filter because, let me check the microphone if it is on. I don't want to do the same mistake over and over and over. I didn't develop a filter because later on, if I need a filter, I will make one, but definitely I will need one. But we need to focus on more stuff that concern with the game engine, so I can start developing the game. That's why I delayed the whole thing. I was planning to make levers, and levers can work with either bullets or player. Actually, bullets is a good one to implement. Or the player, depends on the lever itself. Some of them have a script for that, and some of them have a script to activate it by bullet, and they should create an item, and I was going to make an item random later on, and it created in the map, and these items should be affected by gravity and the fall and blah blah blah. But to be honest, all of this is game related, not game engine related. That's why I was like, you know what, let's focus on game engine stuff like the quest system and the event system and the player profile to save this quest and position and blah blah blah. So I can either work on the quest system or the control chain of actions. It has been forever since I was telling myself I need to make something to let the controller control more than one unit on the same time. Let me give you a very simple example. This is the wrong project. So for example, I can move the character right and left. Yeah, this is in the front, the object, and this is behind. Yeah, anyway. And when I click I, the control will go to the inventory. Now if I click right, oh, I didn't shift the control to the inventory. So let me, if I play with the inventory and I click right, he doesn't move. Actually, if I change the camera and the camera won't center too, I must click on the camera. So if I played with the inventory and try to move, it doesn't move. We need to fix that somehow. The problem is if we go to the controller, oh boy, one of the oldest classes, it will be a mess. it will be a mess. Usually I like float to be before integer. Wow. Talk about talk messages. This is the thing. We have the main controller and the Timber controller. Actually, this one should be the main, the default, and this one should be the current. But later on, I just dished this one out and kept using only this one. And let's start the timers. That's when I start working. Even though I don't have the idea what to do, I suggested to myself to repurpose the priority list and use it in here. And man, it's so what we will try to do is to close this one because we don't need it anymore. I streamed yesterday, really? I mean, I won't make an image for myself. I didn't notice I streamed a little bit yesterday, so let me. Maybe that was before yesterday. Never mind that, never mind that. Yeah, I was doing some, but maybe 2 days ago. Because yesterday I used this and I fixed the problem. I made it to the able to delete and open. What we are going to do now is we are going to keep the C target as I controllable. Why do I click X instead of S? Because the keyboard position is not correct. And the sword I need to move. But I'm going to add a priority list for controllable. Do I need to make it a priority list? And the C target usually equal to the first one. And when the control fails, yeah, I might not need to the thing is, a lot of things use the C target. Maybe I should keep the C target only for the creatures. And this one for the main menu or the menu controller, or so I don't need to make a new class if I'm going to keep this one for the menu controllers. So when the control fails, it check all the list. In this case, we don't even need the priority list, do we? Well, actually, yeah, we can, because it will be easier to store the priority list, the menu components into the priority list. So let's try to do that. The problem is the way how I assigned controller. So let's try to do that. Let's try to do that. Did I made it for with the generic, or did I just made it specific? Well, no, I use the linked list with a menu component inside it. But the thing is, usually deal with, oh, with nodes of a menu. Okay. So when I make one, this is the one. Oh, it is a static. Well, not in the case of the controller. I'm not sure if I should make it public or not. Let's call it CBL, Control Priority List. Now, every time we need to nope, this is an old one. When will I delete all of these guys? Yeah, someday I need to delete all of this crap. And I need to consider other things, like strategy games and stuff. Controlling more than one unit as one controller. Maybe controlling a list of objects. Or at least trigger a control without controlling something. Like sending a command to the iControllable that I click on without the need of memorize who am I controlling. Let's try something. All of them in the controller? Really? Someday I will come and delete the whole thing. Seriously. So this one is actually working. We can change the players, but only for testing purposes. Is there a better way to do it? I don't know. It needs more thinking. I believe this is all like dirt. I have it in my prototype. No one cares about you? Good. What just happened? I didn't open this one. So my best guess is I was using these guys. Yeah, you see in the menu component, and when I click on something, it assigned it to the first controller. What if it was a joystick and it was a second controller? And this one just dequip. And this is load content, okay. So I need to add references of the menus in here, and hopefully it will work. It's funny that I'm doubting myself in these kinds of issues. Public void and menu. But wait. The priority is based on the layer. Alright, whatever. But wait again. Well, it must be, I can only, yeah, I need only the control unit. I don't need the buttons and everything. So this one return the menu component itself. So if this one is null, then add it. But does it return null in the first place? Yep. So here, seriously. Why don't I just add, give me a second. If it is like eye controllable, then send wait, I don't need it as eye controllable. So let's return these two. And let's check this out. Don't tell me it's the function that I deleted. Oh, this is the this is the parser. Screw your parser. I don't care about you. It has been a long time. I haven't dealt with you. Very long time. So we send the menu, the main menu, and now this guy should have only one element, which is the main menu. When I open this, what the fudge? Every time? Every freaking time, really? Well, I used to change the controller every time. Now we need to do it in a better way. We need to give it the priority. But how do we add it? We add it when we create it. When do we create it? Depends on the stuff. So actually, and here, my inventory, let's add it. And I didn't forget the bags. The bags, every time you open one, you create one. And it should be in the game INI. So here. Yeah, for now, this is for single player. So it added to the first player. Later on, when we have multiplayers and you open the bag other than with controllers or something, then it's a different story. There's a problem. How do I know the name of not a problem at all. Actually do it like this. And here, um, it's kinda a little bit interesting. When we click on a menu controller, we should actually give it the priority instead of doing this. So let's delete these two. Here, C value get G number. And we don't need to do it for the main menu because it's already the first one. Let's see how much did we crash the code. Now I need to set the priority. Let me think. What CVL contains? Only two objects. The main menu and the inventory. The inventory is number 2, it says in here. But in here, it is number 2. So when it crashed, T1 wait. Why does it have a list? Why T1 have a list? Is it like the order? It might be I don't want to add a condition that screwed up everything. Sometimes I go through the priority list from the last to the next because I believe the last is the most prior. Because you want to print the first one, second one to say no. I print them from the last. The first one is the first priority. Okay, so the first one should be 0. The thing is, if I say T1 next, it might be on the same group because usually menus come in the groups. But what is he doing? He says if the next value is not 0, does that guarantee that I am 0? No. But here, if I am 0, then it return, do nothing. So if T1 dot next is null, we need to add a condition for this one. What does that mean? That's mean I am the last. And if I am the last, but what does resort increase layer value and 0 the group later, then return the position of group that we need to move? So, oh crap. The thing is, not all the menus are controllable. On what basis am I resorting? While C value set layer up to is my own layer. This is starting to become stupidly annoying. So what's my layer? My layer doesn't mean it's the same layer on, yeah, it doesn't have to be the same layer on the priority list of the menu component. This is the priority list of the controller. So if we have menu number 0, layer 0, menu layer 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 node list, and in CBL, this is PL. Let's take 1, 1 and 3, 3. Now you see we don't have layer 0 at all. The layer is different in here. So we either, when we add a menu, give it a new layer, which is the best solution. So when do we add a layer to these guys? we actually but my head, we are playing with references. We don't want to change the values. The thing is, if they have the same control with the keyboard, we will check the most priority. We need somehow to manipulate the priority without having dependency if there are empty values in the numbers or not. Are you telling me I need a different function? I might be. That's the problem when you deal with references. You cannot give them new values, can you? Alright. That means I need to understand this function that I made 7 years ago. No, it was less, because there are things that made 7 years ago. So it cannot be used as a joke, damn it. So if I send the number here 3 up to, it will go the first one. And if the first one is not 3, which is 1, we will make it 2. Actually, we don't order this one. We don't set the priority of this one. We set the priority of the first one. It will order it by itself. But wait. If it ordered itself, doesn't mean it ordered this one. And no, careful. Oh boy. Yeah, it will order the numbers. No, screw you. Get out.
Sorry about that. I didn't.
Screw you. So actually, if we have something like this, and we order this one, like if we have something like this, and if we order this one, like we change the layer somehow, like this is one here, and we want to make this one more priority. So, but this one doesn't exist in here. We want to change this one to have more priority, let's say. So this one will become 0. And this one will increase by 1, all of them. So this one will become 0, and this one will become 4. But the problem is the order won't change. They are references after all, so because we reorder this one doesn't mean this one will reorder. So we need to figure out how to do this. It's kind of funny to reorder it twice, but do you have a better idea? So in the bag, we will cancel this one for now, and we need to replace this one somehow. So here it will set the priority, and actually I don't need this condition because inside this one if it is 0 to return. So actually I could save it a condition in here. Yeah, I'm thinking to make a function inside the controller that order this priority list, the CBO, based on its own layers. But how can I do that in a fast way? Let's try to do that. So let's make a new priority list. Yeah. And at the end, fuck you, CBL will become this one. Wait, what's going on? Did I miss something? Okay. Why did I copy public again? Okay, focus a little bit. Can you please? And now we need to do one-on-one sort mechanism because this one really freaking small. Any kind of sort will work. Funny, it's like 101. So let's do something like selection sort or whatever it's called. So let's make integer minimum. Minimum or maximum? Minimum. Let's steal one of the nodes. First, damn it. Oh, because in there you can say get, yeah, because, okay. Because in here, you can access to that linked list directly. So you can say first. But in here, hopefully the function return first. Where are we? Thank you. Alright. It's a wrapper over the linked list. Let's steal another thing because I'm not in the mood to think too much. But I need to think carefully with it as well. Get out, fly, damn it. Alright. So if in value layer. But how can I delete them? What am I doing in my life? Alright. I'm sorry, I'm totally confused. So one, now I feel how other technician when they do stupid things in their videos. It's just they're thinking about 1 billion things and a stupid fly going around them. Oh, maybe they just woke up and actually I woke up 2 hours ago. Still feel sleepy. So 104, and I want to fetch the least one. So actually, without deleting them, this is the trick. So actually, the minimum should be and first. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Actually, it doesn't bite, so let's. So why do I want the minimum? Because I want to move it to the SCBL. So is this the smallest? This is the smallest. This is the smallest. Then after it finish, we should say we add the smallest to CBL. We add last. I don't know if we can add it as the last. Actually, if we take the maximum, we can take it as the last. So let's add this one, 4.0. Now this is the issue. We are not deleting this. How can we exclude it then? Because wait, why do you care? Yeah, why do you care? We should delete it. So when we delete it, we find the minimum again and then add it. Okay, why should you care? I don't know why did I care. If this one is less than minimum, then we need someone to point out who's the minimum too. So T is equal to N, minimum is equal to N value layer. So actually we need to do this. While CPL and it seems we don't need this one anymore. SCPL add first OP. Should I add it first? Yeah, let's add first. T. Because this might be the first one, yeah, let's. And then we delete it. Can I do... Something is missing. Yeah, we need to assign in again. And let's add them here. And here, yeah. Oh, 9999999. We are dealing with byte, not integer anymore. Just to tell him fuck off, because you say, ah, this is not a shit. Actually, because we are assigning it inside. Now, how can we test this? No idea. No idea. Well, there is a way. When we add the main menu. Let's see how many caches do we have. Did I even call the function? No, you didn't. You freaking didn't. So we need it in here. And we need it in, but wait. After the priority, we do that. So what we need to do, and in the bag, all right. Cannot I add a reference to it, you say? And in is null, great. Well, we can add the value because we're actually adding the menu components in here. Oh no, null in here. Back to 0MC. Um, Fuck me. Why it's so complicated? Because this is so complicated. I hate everything. Oh man, now how can I find it? To 0MC object in MC. Why its name is screwed up? It shouldn't be called this thing. It should be only back to 0MC. Why does it have object in MC? Oh, let's go. Oh, it's the... Okay. Calm down. This is the control unit. Let's change some names. And this is the bag MC itself. So let's call it bag. Bag 1-1 and something is fucking null and I don't know what it is. So the PL, if we go to... Why cannot I access this function again? Alright. Okay, don't check it now. God damn it. I didn't even double click on it. It show you how efficient my code is. Alright. Controller 0 definitely exists. So I'm not sure what it is now. Right. Oh, now I'm getting tired. Get ID. Tired and sick of this. The ID is this, but is get ID is that? It should be. This is a bag, right? Why the menu is so small? Yeah, it returned the ID. Just making sure. One of the times it returned null. Because it was a placeholder. Because my coding priority is wonderful. So this one, fine, returned null for some reason. I have two finds. That's why it was. Alright. Oh, great. It should be a bag. No, this is the CMS. It should be bag inv. Why there's no bag inv? Wait, did I? Yeah, I added at the end. Silly you. Wasting all this time for this issue. I mean, seriously, dude. Someone has his blood boiling. Fuck you, fuck me, fuck everyone. Yeah, I let it when it drag outside of the screen, it cancelled the drag. And now we have a problem with the drag. So if I put it outside of the screen, it returned. Well, I don't know if the sorting is working or not. What? Oh man. You serious? I broke it? Oh no, what have I done? Why it doesn't accept them? Wait, why do I have two? Uh-oh. 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 I made a problem. Something is fucked up. I shouldn't be able to open the back twice. Where did I fucked up? Oh, wait a second. I changed the name, right? Yeah. Come on, drag before I drag you to hell. Alright. Yeah, you can put the bag inside itself. And if you close it, you lose it. I didn't add filters yet. And now what we need to do, which is actually happening already, that even if, because we didn't change the controller, I can still play with the character even after I worked on the menu. Now we need to check. I'm not sure, should I check the player first or should I check the inventory first? For example, if there's a dialogue and I press down and up and it has the priority, maybe we should check only the first one. I'm not sure. Now this is a little bit confusing. Whom should take the control first? Maybe once again based on the game, because sometimes on the game when you press escape and turn the main menu, you shouldn't be able to control the player. So actually the controller will change. I hate this crap. It's a base of the part of the game design. So what we are going to do before I take a break, if the player on default, the control, where's the control manager? This is the input of all players. This is the whole profile. Oh shit. But the menus doesn't have a profile for the control. Then how did I... Oh, I added somewhere in here. Yeah, I add the profile for the... Oh, fuck. So I need to add the menu's profile for the control. Alright. Alright. Focus. But the owner can have no target now. So let's change it a little bit. I will kill someone someday. you see in here, the action request is sent to the target, but that only oh, this is start to become annoying. This condition check if the target, which is the player that we are playing with, if it has the keys. But you see in here, we have a dialogue that have a short dialogue with 4 choices that we can change the dialogue choices with up and down and stuff and enter. And the name is dialogue, and we add the main menu as well. Really? Yeah, it will crash. Figured. Learn your lesson, kids. Don't become programmers. Well, yeah, Ron, what the fuck are you waiting for, damn it? But there's no highlight. And besides, we didn't make the chain command, so I must click on it. I add up and down, but I didn't add enter. What the hell? Yeah, I didn't highlight, so. Alright, add CBO that contains menus. So the CBL. When menus are created, when I change has keys to let it check both ctarget and all CBL menus. As buttons for joyous click. So we finished these 3, but we didn't test them actually. Need testing. So let's turn this on to green. To be honest, I'm not happy because I cannot control more than 1 unit with this system. I was planning to make 2 lists. One for players and one for, you know, the menus. So maybe later on I will add a list for for units that you control. I'll maybe delay that till I make games. The thing is, this is a main part of the game engine, so it shouldn't change based on the game. It should be fixed for all of them. So I will figure out later on, but let's focus on the main menu so I can control the main menus on the same time control the player. I need to play a lot with them, as you see, checking which player is clicking and if he has the menu for him and stuff. Because imagine if you have menus for 4 players for RPG, like one of the RPG games I have actually, and it support 3 joysticks on the keyboard, and each menu, this one actually have 4 players and 4 menus. Chronicon or Chrony Icon. Oh, I don't know. So yeah, something like that. Thank you for watching and see you next time.